go. Yeah. Come on. Right guys, it's far too early to be doing an intro, so it's like 5:30. I am gonna make my coffee and then do some work, and then when I get to meal one in about 2 hours, I will give you guys a little chat. But yeah, day in the life of eating. Hope you enjoy it. Bonjour. Right, we are recording. So what's up everyone? We are back with another much highly requested full day of eating. So just a quick review and catch up. We are, as of filming today, 8 weeks and 8 weeks and 2 days out from the Olympia prejudging, which is the Friday night. And currently food is still relatively high. As you'll see today, today's I guess you can call it a lower day or a fat burning day. Carbs are at probably just under 600 grams. I just eat what Chris tells me to. Protein's probably around about 400, and fats maybe between 80 to 100. So calories are nice and high, no cardio or prep. We started prep at probably 11 and a half weeks out. So no cardio, no fat burners, just like Detroit back earlier this year. It's pretty smooth. There's no complaints. I am the strongest I've ever been. I'm focusing, if you've been watching my training, on staying strong. But that's in the training video, so watch them to catch up on how I'm trying to stay bigger and more balanced this prep. And I'm going to do that right into the show. So the food is helping. 600 carbs, I don't feel hungry, but then again, I can kind of switch off hunger even when I'm on like 200 carbs, 100 carbs and more cardio. The food just tastes nicer. So I'm pretty steady right now. We did have a few days where we cut back down to about 480 carbs, probably for about 4 or 5 days up until recently. I started dropping quite fast. I started hardening up quite fast. So he's put the food back to the previous baseline for now. So I'm sure we'll dig in again. But yeah, no high days, no cheat days. I don't need them. I don't crave anything. But yeah, everything's great. Energy's high. Sleep is perfect. I am 260 pounds right now. And my last stage weights were anywhere from 237 to 240 when we nailed it. So I'm still a good 20 pounds above last stage weight. So it'd be interesting to see where I land at the Olympia. I'm sure I'll be back down towards the 240s, but I'm hoping that that rebound and this new style or new training I'm doing, lower volume, heavier weight, and slightly high frequency on some things, is going to have yielded some gain by the time we get to the Olympia. But we'll find out. So we're going to hit meal 1, and then as I go through the meals for the day, I'll probably chat to you more about the prep and whatever else is coming into my mind regarding the food, which I know you guys like. So you'll see basically the same things-ish as I've always been eating this year, in prep anyway. I do switch things up in off-season or bulk. I don't eat the same stuff. So yeah, one meal, you might think I'm crazy, but it's my favorite meal of the day right now, probably after breakfast still. You'll see later on, meal 4 is a bit of a mad concoction, but it tastes good the way I do it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll chat to you at meal 1. Right, breakfast is about to get cooking. Pan's heating up. We're going to have 8 egg whites, so half a carton of this. 3 whole eggs. We've got 150 grams of oats and 3 cinnamon and raisin bagel thins. I'm going to get that cooking and then go through my morning supps. Right, breakfast is cooking. They don't go in till the end. And oats are in there. So, just quickly, I've gone through this before, but morning supps help me stay healthy and help me beat my body up as much as I do or have over the years. I swear by these. I recommend these to all my clients. Highly recommend these to all my clients. I've seen countless blood work over the years, and I've been using JP supps for as long as I remember, so I know they work, and I know Jordan makes them because he needs them to work for himself. So it's the best, literally the best stuff you can get. So we've got vital support, your liver and kidneys. If you're on cycle, that's a must. Love, heart, blood pressure, kidneys. If you're a bigger guy or you're just pushing your body to the limits, or just in general really, I think that's a no-brainer. Heart care will swerve against build up of plaque and all that kind of stuff in your arteries. Really helps. Vitamin D3 and K2, self-explanatory. We all need it. Brain's gone dead. Multivitamin and mineral. 100% of everything you need. Omega-3, 6 and 9. Or is it just omega-3? A very nice dose of EPA and DHA. This fish oil sup is just what's the word I'm trying to think? It's easy, it's affordable, and it's one of the basics you need. Look after your cholesterol, skin, inflammation, all that good stuff. NMN, I'll take this. Stimulates a bit of energy. Not a must, but I like it. So yeah, that's the full range. I don't know if I'm missing one, but they're the essentials I take every morning. My night subs are slightly different. You can get all these on the tb-jp.com website and use my discount code SAS10 for 10% off. I washed it down with just a vitamin C drink, one of those dissolvable stuff. I just get it from the supermarket. Right, back to cooking. Hello, Coco. You waiting for some breakfast? Or some of Daddy's breakfast? Right, I know you all love to see Let me pour the honey and get it wrong. So we got 150 grams of porridge, 100 grams of honey, because you know me, the honey monster. Wouldn't be a food day without honey, even in prep. Oh wait, no. 1 gram off. Oh well. Diet blown. So there we have it. 3 whole eggs, 8 egg whites, 3 cinnamon and raisin bagel thins. I season this with 15 cranks, twists, whatever you want to call it, of this, which is roughly 1.5 grams of salt. So I have a bit of extra salt on my breakfast. All the other meals get 10 cranks, which is about 1 gram. Black pepper and the old faithful aromat, which has sodium in it too. So there you have it. I'm going to go sit down with Coco, enjoy my meal 1, and probably just watch some YouTube. Most likely got some something about watches on. I'm deep into the world of watches right now, and I'm definitely going to start a collection, and I'm definitely not buying a Patek Philippe, which costs as much as a house. Right, see you guys at next meal. It's not a meal, it's a pre-workout. So I train after meal 1, so I'm going to eat this, get to my pre-workout, and show you guys what I take. Right, it is time for pre-workout. I'm going to do my pre-workout. In fact, I'm going to do my intro workout for you guys first. I sit this through training. We have EAs, obviously. I do 1 scoop of this. Maintain that muscle protein synthesis. Right? Am I right? I don't know. But yeah, amino acids, essential amino acids, flowing through the bloodstream is always a good thing, especially during training when you're trying to break stuff down, right? 1 scoop of that, which is 10 grams of EAAs. Then we've got Performance Fuel, which is trained by JP's intra-workout carbs, pure cyclic dextrin. I do 2 scoops of this, which is 50 grams of carbohydrates. Hopefully the mic's picking me up because I'm not wearing it. Yeah, sorry if the filming is a little bit amateur. I don't have the time or the patience to do some fancy filming, setting up tripods and all that stuff. I've done plenty by getting a decent camera. So anyway, back to the subject at hand. Oh, it's hot. It's like 35 degrees here. More like 22, but it feels like 40 degrees in my body. Anyway, 2 scoops of this. I sit this. I probably do about 1.5 liters of fluid. When I get to the gym, mix it up and start sipping. Yeah, cyclodextrin just digests really well for me. There's no bloat, and it's probably the only carb next to Lucozade that I do really well with. Really good combo of flavors, guys. Strawberry kiwi and pina colada. It's flavor heaven, and it would be even better if I went the extra mile and got some ice cubes thrown in there. So anyway, that's intro workout ready. Pre-workout, I'm gonna get some water. Probably like 600 ml. For all you that want to know, I drink about 10 litres of fluid a day, 8 to 10 litres. That's not forcing, it's just in my routine. So, numero uno, not by order of importance, probably the least important for me, but the most fun. Do Not Effing Miss by Train by JP. Pure stim. I do 1 scoop. It's probably like 1.5 scoops. I just like the focus, the kick, the buzz. I mean, there's not even that much buzz for me. Maybe I'm immune to it, but I'll do 1 scoop when I just want a bit of a kick, energy, focus-wise. And as I get quite tired towards the back end of prep, I'll up it to 1.5 to 2 scoops. That just keeps me going in the gym when I just don't even want to go to the gym, which does happen. Number 2, pumpage, my favourite pre-workout, because who doesn't love a pump? And regardless of what people's opinions are, I think the pump just helps so much in terms of just mind muscle connection, if nothing else. Contractions, and when you have that mind muscle connection and the contractions, you move the weight better and you move the weight more accurately. And as I've been saying in the last couple of videos, you move the weight accurate enough, you can stimulate it better, stimulate more muscle fibers, and you don't need to do as much. Your training becomes more effective and more efficient. So anything that swells up the muscle, the blood vessels, vascularity, that kind of thing, just makes you feel like just a god in the gym. Hard pumps, massive pumps, like Arnold said, it's the best feeling. When you have that feeling, you train harder, you enjoy it more. When you enjoy it more, you train harder. So I'm not saying it from a science point of view, I'm saying it because it's what I believe. You feel good, you do better. You do something you love, you do it better. So if you're enjoying something, you're going to love it more. So finally, probably the most important one for me. Hydration, electrolytes, pink salt, sodium, all that good stuff. I take a scoop and a half of this pre-workout. Flavor wise, it's just kind of a random concoction. Apple sours makes everything taste good for me. Orange dreamsicle. I prefer the iron brewed. Oh, is it the pick and mix? Pick and mix or the iron brewed. But this is nice too. And this is pink lemonade. I'm gonna get my little whizzer. I don't know if the camera's gonna follow me in here. Is it? Alright. Whizzer. Couple of quid off Amazon. Saves bits from happening in the gym. Yeah. Cheers. No one wants to see me drink or eat. I think that's just weird. So yeah, I'm going to finish that. Then we're going to cut to, I guess, the McLaren. I'm not going to film training because the gym I go to, it's hard to train, it's hard to film, it's hard to prop the Osmo up unless I get some device for it. So I'll talk through my training when I get back. It's quads day. I do enjoy quads day. But that is my latest video. So you guys have already seen that. So just imagine this around that training session. So I might show you the car, actually. Yeah, we're going to cut to the McLaren. Right. Here is the work of art, I like to call it. Gave it a nice clean last night. Well, I actually cleaned it at the weekend a few days ago. It's Wednesday today. Then it decided to rain when it wasn't meant to, so Yeah, I decided to give it a quick clean yesterday. The front lift is, I left the front lift on, so it's not sitting as pretty. Keep forgetting to switch it off. Right, let's give you guys a quick start. Who says supercars aren't practical? Right. Yeah, leave the door open. So, oh my God. Right. The exhaust valves. Always leave it in track mode, don't we? Kind of a cold start, even though there's a heat wave outside. Right, back from the gym. Trained quads, like I said. I did, just as you saw in the last episode, pretty much exactly the same session. 3 work sets on leg extensions, 3 work sets on leg press, focusing on the quads. 3 work sets of single leg press. And then 2 high rep work sets on a different leg extension machine, and then some abs, and that was it. So now it's time for the post workout. So again, I sipped 50 grams of carbs through my training, and some EAAs, and now we are having this. So we've got clear ISO in there. I'm about to whiz it up. We've got 70 grams of protein from Clear ISO. I just like this because it's fruity, it's refreshing, and it's really easy to drink. Quite light. 10 cranks of salt. So a gram of salt. We've got 150 grams of oats again. And then once that's cooked up, I will put 100 grams of honey on that. So 90 carbs, 80 carbs from honey, so that's another 170 carbs, and about 70 grams of protein. So far we have, breakfast we had 90 carbs from oats, 80 carbs from honey, that's 170. No, sorry, 200, yeah, no, that's right. 150 grams of 150 grams of honey, that's 90 carbs. 100 grams of, I'm getting this all mixed up. 150 grams of oats, 90 carbs. 100 grams of honey, 80 carbs. This is breakfast. 3 bagel thins, that's 75 carbs. So that's about 245, 250 carbs at breakfast. And 3 egg yolks for the fats. 60 grams of protein from eggs. So we did 50 grams of carbs during training. So that takes us up to about 300. And we've got 170 here, so that'll take me up to about 470. So there you have it. I'm gonna cook this up. Well, cook the oats, mix my way and get it down me. Right, oats are cooked. ISO is mixed. And now we're going to do the honey. See if we can get 100 grams this time on the dot. I should really get 99, shouldn't I? Because I got 101. But, oh well. Right, let's see. Focus, Sass. Focus. Sharp. Oh yeah. 100 grams of honey. 150 oats. 70 protein from Clear ISO. Peach. Delicious. There's my post meal. As usual, I'm going to sit down, watch about YouTube with my sidekick, the cocoa bean. It looks like she's quite tired. It's not like you've trained legs, is it? Coco. Hey. Right, we'll see you at meal 3, guys. I forgot to mention, if you don't know already, I do have a gherkin / sour cucumber addiction. So I actually have like 2 of these. That sounds disgusting. Has to be sour cucumbers, not your regular gherkins. 2 of these after the gym. I might have a couple with my next meal, which is my chicken meal, and then maybe a couple later on. No reason other than I just like them, but I guess they add to the sodium intake, and it kind of satiating. I don't know why. I crave something salty sometimes when I'm in prep. But yeah, I thought I'd throw that in. Full transparency here, guys. Right, meal number 3. We have chicken. So my better half has already cooked me some a couple of days ago using some Nando's seasoning in the pan. So this meal is 225 grams of chicken, and usually I have 200 grams of cooked rice, so about 60 carbs, but I'm not in a rice mood, so I'm going to break the rules, and I'm going to have some more bagels, this time plain. So I'm going to have 2 bagel thins, which gives me 50 grams of carbs. So my meal 4, I'm going to add 10 grams of carbs to it. Nice and easy. So we've got 2 plain bagel thins. I kind of just put the chicken in the thin and eat like a sandwich type thing. It's not a very elegant meal, but all goes in the same, all goes out the same. I'm going to chop up half a bell pepper, about 1/3 of this bag of salad, and 1 gherkin chopped up like a side salad. On the side salad, I'll use balsamic vinegar and the usual aromat, and 10 cranks of salt on the chicken and the salad. So I'm going to warm up and weigh out the chicken. Weigh out, then warm up the chicken. I'm going to make my salad, and then I will film what it looks like. Here we go. We've got 225 grams of chicken. We got a mix, sweet crunchy salad with some bell pepper. Nice and colourful. Variety is key. And we've got a gherkin, sour cucumber chopped in there. Bit of balsamic, salt, aromat, and on the chicken I'm going to go with this today, sweet sriracha ketchup. not too bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Oh, here's me bagels. There we go. I'm gonna get this over onto my little table and eat it with my little sidekick. Hello, Coco. Right, catch you guys at meal 4. So yeah, numbers, sorry. We got 50 carbs, got around about 70 protein. I don't count that. And I don't count the ketchup. And about a gram of salt, maybe a bit more than that in sodium. There you go.
Vintage Rolex, because they're very interesting. It's kind of, there's a parallel between like these rare designers we were into, and you know, finding something that's all correct, finding something in good condition.
Because this is not the typical like starter watch for someone who like just getting into the game.
Right. Yes, and I'm learning that way more now because people ask me every day, "What's your favorite watch under $100, under $500?" I say, "Man, I'm sorry, but I don't. I might sound like a snob, but this was my first watch ever."
What's this? What's this? What is it? Ready? Time for some sprints. Go. Good girl. Go. Ready? Ready? Go get it. Let go. Ready? Go get it. Coco, this way. Come on, what's this? Ready? Go get it. Let go. Can't you let it go where I'm stood? Ready? Go get it. Where's the ball? Go get the ball. Go get the ball. Making me do cardio. What you doing? What you doing? Ready? Go get it. Go. Go get it. Go get it. What a good girl. Go get it. Just trying to tire out. Coco being here. We've already been on a walk. Go. So giving her some extra playtime. Because she's the best. Go get it. Should we go inside? Come on. Let's go eat meal 4, Coco. She gets beef too. Lovely British weather for a change. But it's been good most of the summer this year. Sweating as usual. Time for meal number 4. Meal number 4. This one might confuse you a little. We've got 120 grams of oats, my trusty oats, and then into that goes 225 grams of lean beef. Yes, I said it. It's all going into the same bowl. Okay. So I cook the oats, heat the beef up, then throw the beef into the oats. Sounds disgusting, I know, but hey, that's how I like it. Okay. So I'm going to dish this out into a bowl, heat it up, throw it in with the oats, then I season it and put my secret sauce on it. And honestly, it's actually really tasty. And I like it. I'm just so sick of just beef and chicken and rice and potato and pasta. This is like a bit of a oat and beef stew. Kind of. Not as sloppy as a stew. But yeah, I'll get it ready and I'll show you guys how I season it. So, here we are. Yep, looks disgusting. So I heated up the beef and the oats separately, and then I put the beef on top, seasoned it, black pepper, 10 cranks of salt, aromat again, and the secret sauce, the thick syrupy teriyaki. This does the trick. So there you go. It is quite high in sugar, so maybe you guys should track it if you use it. There you go. So 120 grams of oats, which usually would be 100, but I had 10 less grams of carbs at my last meal. 220 grams of beef, about 70 grams of protein, that is. 70 grams of carbs, don't count the fats. Some sugars in this. Probably round up the source sugars at the end of the day to make the carbs go from like 585, which they are, to 600. Nice round number. There you go, guys. It's delicious. It actually is delicious. See you at meal 5. Meal number 5, and the last meal. I'm just going to show you what I'm going to have because I'm going to make it quickly and go to bed. Been finishing off some work, just doing a couple of bits, so I'm running a little bit behind, as is life. So yeah, meal 4, as you saw, porridge and beef. I know some of you are probably gagging, as in like, bleh. But honestly, I like it. And as the saying goes, all goes in the same, all goes out the same. I've been eating bodybuilding food for so long, it's just doesn't even matter anymore. So we have meal number 5. It's just protein and fats. So I'm having 100 grams in weight of JP's ISO Pro, so pure isolate. 100 grams gives me around about 75 to 80 grams of protein, sorry, 90 grams of protein. I'll put it in the shaker with 10 cranks of salt, as with every meal. Apart from meal 1, that was 15 cranks. And for my fats, I'll do 50 grams of peanut butter. I prefer almond butter at the moment, but I ran out. So I literally just scoop 50 grams of this out into a bowl, drink my shake, take my nightly supps, and then that's it. In terms of nightly supps, I've got all the ones in the morning, apart from the energy one, energy promoting one. But I'll also add Dream Sleep, which is one of my favorite supplements, and also Curcumin. So Dream Sleep helps you drift off a bit. Got all the best sleep supplements you can find. 5-HTP, zinc, vitamin B6, valerian root, magnesium, KSM 66, ashwagandha. I can never say that. That, along with, if I can find it, because I need to take it in a minute, this that I can never say either. Pycnogenol, another very good anti-inflammatory, along with curcumin. Just helps keep my joints a little bit on the easier side. I do usually have Osteopro and Join In as well, but I have that with Meal 5. I forgot to film that. So I have the anti-inflammatory stuff at night away from training. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna get this meal down and go to bed. So sorry if it was a bit of a boring video, really, just meals, me point of view with my camera, nothing fancy, but you guys have been asking for it. So there you go. 8 weeks out, full day of eating. We totaled at, I'm going to round up the carbs to 600 from about 585 because of all the sauces I had and the teriyaki. So call it 600 grams of carbs, around about 350 to 400 grams of protein, and around about the 80 to 100 gram fat mark. I haven't counted them to a T, but does it matter when it's consistent and when it's someone else doing your diet? So with my guys, I'm the same. Sometimes I don't know what my guys are eating in terms of calories. I know the carbs are there. I take away, I add according to their goal. I've been doing this for so long, you just do it. So as long as I'm being consistent, as long as my clients are being consistent, which is what I expect, which is what I assume, then I can do my job and they will see the progress. Same thing with me and Chris. He gives me the plan, I follow it to a T. Yeah, I might change oats to rice here and there. I might fiddle around with the fats if it's up or down, but most of the time I don't do that stuff that often. And when I do, if switching from oats to potato is ruining your diet, then there's something big wrong. Carbs are kind of carbs, really. So there you have it. Like I said, 8 weeks out, plenty of food, still no cardio, no fat burners. My sleep's great. As I said in the morning, there's nothing else really. Give me feedback. If you want to see more in the day in the life, there's not much more really. In between meals, you didn't see my family. They're away at the moment in Wales for a few days. So didn't have my little kids interrupting me, which would have been more fun really. And I've just been working. I work in between meals. I do emails. I train. I cook if I need to cook. My day's filled. A lot of client stuff, some sponsorship stuff. That's it really. A big portion of it is the gym, getting to the gym, warming up, training, getting home, winding down, having my post-workout meal. If I can, have a 20-minute lie down, half an hour nap after my post-workout meal to try and really promote the recovery, because performance right now is key for me in the gym. Trying to stay strong, trying to stay full. As I said, I'm hovering between 258 to 260 right now. Still quite a bit to come off body fat wise, but both me and Chris know that my body it does that part really well, but it's hard nonetheless. It doesn't mean it's easy. And I had a question the other day, more of a comment in the gym. I wish I could eat like you and get so lean. And I get that quite a lot. SAS diet, honey, I eat a lot. There's a lot of carbs in there, especially for my size. And I don't do cardio, true. But I'm always moving around. I might not do a lot of steps, but I don't sit down a lot. So I'm active. And you got to remember, this is my 27th 28th year of doing some sort of bodybuilding training, 20 years of eating like a bodybuilder, 20 years of bulking and dieting, whether I was competing or not, because I haven't competed in a million shows. I've gone through the processes over and over and over again for 2 decades. My body knows. It knows when I'm switching it on. It knows when I'm wanting to burn body fat, when I want to bulk out, fill out. It responds well. Every prep, from my first prep in 2012, 13 years ago, from my first prep to now, every prep has gotten a little bit easier, for lack of a better word, a little bit less cardio, a little bit more food. It's like your body kind of just knows a little bit more what to do without you having to force it as much. So it's been a constant progression, as with anything in bodybuilding. It's taken me a long time, because there's guys in their 20s who do preps like I do. I couldn't. I had to do hours of cardio, very low carbs, no high days, no refeeds, no cheat meals. So I've done those preps that a lot of you guys are probably doing now, watching me thinking, such and such, how can you get away with that much honey and no cardio and this and that? So you'll get there, just stay consistent. Because I was a chubby kid, I got fat easy, so my body shouldn't really be like this. So the only thing there is consistency. I lived the lifestyle. I went through the processes. I bulked up, I dieted. I spent long periods of time in a calorie surplus. I didn't just compete all the time. I spent years in surpluses. And then I had 6 years off where I was in maintenance or a surplus. And then I came back to the stage, and now it's like everything is just so much more efficient. And they say you get worse with age. A couple of body parts might be getting worse, but in terms of metabolism, health, mindset, everything's getting better. So just keep going. Just keep doing it. Don't look at what other people are doing. Don't look at how I'm doing it. All my clients are different to me. Every now and then I'll get a client saying, why can't I eat like you can? You can. It's just such a broad subject for me to go into. It just doesn't work like that. So keep training hard. Keep living the lifestyle. Keep ticking the boxes. Hire me as your coach. I'll get you there quicker. So there you have it. Bit of a rant, bit of a tangent there, sorry. Anyway, comment, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see in the comments. I was thinking maybe doing a Q&A where I'll just get a bunch of your questions in, whether it's on YouTube or Instagram, and I'll just sit down upstairs in my office and I'll go through them. 20-minute, half an hour video, whatever it takes. If that's something you guys want, I'm willing to do that. It's nice and easy for me, and I enjoy it. It gets me in touch with my viewers and followers, and it will be fun. So let me know if you want me to do something like that. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time.